Belly Flop, where you either make a splash, an ass out of yourself, or both. I am Alex.
And I'm CW. Welcome to the show. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Belly Flop. This is CW. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. Coming to you from a cold and wintry. So when you're listening to this, it should be the
cold real fast.
almost the weekend. Winter finally
just about the
making an appearance.
28th is when it releases.
Almost February. Hope everyone had a safe and happy Thanksgiving. I know. Hopefully you and your 2021 small family gatherings did not turn violent.
Time just gets faster.
You followed the guidelines already through January. Played it safe.
Time just goes by so fast.
Hopefully you did not go out and about.
Sounded very old.
Black Friday shopping, because I literally just shopped the entire dinner. I mean,
feel it.
Why would you listen to family when you could literally
think about it? When you're 10,
just buy stuff.
1 year is a tenth of your
so
existence.
Easy.
Yeah, the ads didn't. I mean, I know we looked at the ads Thursday, and there was really nothing worth. All the sales had already been going on.
I say a lot of stores have been having those sales for weeks. It's happening. There was no. No urgent need to go stand in line for that one TV that Best Buy may
march
have.
across your face.
Yeah, people were out and about. Sometimes it will.
You can get that taken care of. Which is good. It's helped the economy. Hopefully, people did it in a safe and responsible way. Shout out to our sponsors. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We'll find out.
We should. Yeah,
Botox by. Yeah, somebody.
But also another November update, just to tie up some loose ends. No shave.
Yeah, we hope
November
you're all having a good week, or had a good week, or
it is
going to have a good weekend.
Well, tomorrow is officially December 1st.
Yeah. Right.
Alex, however,
I'll be babysitting my wife. I had to shave early.
She's having surgery.
I didn't shave. She's having PRK. I got notified Saturday night that Jessica had scheduled
clear vision,
family pictures for Sunday. Or she'll be blind. And I responded, I'm assuming this means you want me to trim my beard.
I can't fix it.
Oh my God.
And she actually said, "Is it too soon?"
Hi, Jessica.
I give her some credit.
Yeah,
got to be real.
There's some support right there. I mean, this is honesty. I mean,
I was over it. I mean, she said, "Well, what happened?" And it was only 2 days early. Had 33 good years of seeing. I felt so good.
Hope you remember the week.
I was like, at least you know what shit looked off. It felt so good. It had gotten a little bit for me too much.
I didn't realize that it was doing like you showed me those that side picture.
Yeah,
and I was like, she wanted like a contingency plan. Substantial beard.
For me, it was a lot. I've never had it that long.
We'll do retina replacement. I don't know.
I was gonna say you were not a fan.
Actually, there was just an article about that.
I mean, it wasn't some dude actually
had. I just did. His retina's replaced with somebody else's.
I looked old.
Really?
I felt like I looked a lot older.
Okay.
Because number one, it's really gray.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Which it's gray when it's short too, but I don't know. Some third world country. I just felt like I looked old
on the black market. Yes.
Old and disheveled.
Next year, shave the beard, keep flying that.
Yeah. Anyway, when I was trimming it, I did that. I like trimmed it down to a goatee, and I looked at Jessica. I was like, "How about this?" She was like,
"Should be whiny for not for 2 weeks."
So then I trimmed it down to
just
the mustache.
This isn't like LASIK where it's like,
and she was like,
a couple days.
Hell no,
a day and you're good to go. This is a little different because of the situation with her eye. But
although it was pretty stellar mustache.
Supposed to be like, I don't know.
I was gonna say that would
3 or 4 days of like real
I think maybe next year I'll actually go all out
recovery, like in the dark,
for real.
Start from laying down,
month and just
eye drops every so many hours,
like discomfort, pain. Yeah, that would be entertaining.
Pretty bad.
We'll see what happens.
Like on LASIK, they make a little
pictures
flap
of myself from
cornea
last winter,
and they go in and reshape the lens with the laser.
And had a mustache. Okay. According
to
my OneDrive
cornea or whatever it is, isn't thick enough to make a flap.
Yeah, I just don't. It's just not a good look for me.
Completely off.
Mustaches are hard to pull off.
I just
don't think it really worked.
Yeah. So it takes a little longer to heal.
Had one forever. He shaved it off.
Apparently
once,
the
and
vision
like,
is
what the hell, dude?
as good or better than
you have messed up.
Once it's done.
Yeah.
So I think within like right after surgery, she's like at 20, 30.
No more.
But
not trimming
light
the beard
and
anymore.
Everything is terrible for her.
The time has come.
Till next year.
And then within, I don't know, like a week,
to the holiday
2 weeks.
season.
Hopefully you supported some causes or did something
gradually, and then like a weekend it just, gets worse.
It's done.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's when it's like fully healed. It gets all cloudy apparently.
So, and then it's cold outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you always are telling me that my house you're saying is that next week your wife will be sitting in your bedroom.
Yes, it is. Every time we're recording, I'm like, dude,
listening to
it's cold in here.
Yes. So what is your ideal house temp?
I don't know.
We'll see.
Mine's probably like 72.
Until you come home and she's listening to a murder podcast.
But I'm married.
While listening to Dateline.
So it's on 74.
Your AirPod in her.
And that's actually comparing the differences between the two.
It's not like we make it warmer in the winter, colder in the summer.
How did this guy get caught?
72.
She's like, I will not make that mistake when the time comes.
Yeah, that's when you gotta worry when you find the notepad.
It's all electric heat and air, so wrong.
Hopefully she keeps it on her phone.
Efficiency is key. Operate, probably. But
and luckily when she's listening to that,
I just think it's funny because it's always a battle between
to the phone
spouses.
Yeah.
So
We'll
like
see.
women always want it like
If I end up
hot.
dead.
It seems like, except
Be
not all women.
suspicious.
Some women like it
You heard it
cold.
here first.
Some women like it hot.
But
And men are kind of the
so,
same. Some men like
anyway.
it. It just seems to be
So,
that it's usually
we'll
the
talk
man
about
wants it
today.
colder
What are
and
you
the
going
woman
to
wants
be
it hotter.
doing while you take care of it? Just hanging
I'll agree
out?
with that.
And that's
Yeah,
kind of
probably
how
just
it is.
making
I
sure
would
she gets the
prefer
eye drops
70,
and
72.
really, like,
When we first bought that house, I
do
kept
it for
on
the
at
kids'
68
stuff.
for
Okay.
like a year.
taking
and
them
then
to
finally
school,
gave in. And
sports and homework.
somehow we've gotten to 74 at this point.
Yeah.
Next time I know it's going to be
It's
85
been
degrees.
where my
been
head
a
was
slow
going.
progression.
Yeah.
And then
next thing I know it's going to be 85.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Well, I know you.
Making sure she eats.
Yeah, for instance,
I'm
my
assuming
house
that's
right
part of
now
my
is
job.
67.
Yes.
67,
Yeah, I just looked at
which is the general temp in my house.
She can't
She's a
see.
pain in the ass when
That's
she's
not too bad
feeling
today.
good. So who knows how it ends up?
you're
That's because it's like 30
Either way,
something
you're going to be
outside.
drinking
wearing a
some beer.
pullover.
And I have like a
open the
nice
door
thick
and throw
throw or
something
something
in
there.
there.
Shut it. Not too
Eat
bad.
balances out.
If you can find it.
But I just
Yeah,
think
I was
it's
gonna
funny. Good luck.
So
So
watch
if I
that
go and
spouse
buy her a
dynamic
bell,
play
You
out
better
for
fucking
people.
not do that.
And then the dad thing is always like,
be worth it
don't
just for
touch
the
the
story.
screen.
Turn that
down. Don't touch it. Leave it.
Don't turn the heat on until it's
Yes. to say the
December.
least. Actually,
Okay, I
brings
do
us
that.
to the first topic.
It's just me.
You're going to be
It's,
drinking a
I
beer,
can't say
being
no.
Yeah,
a
when it's just you can do whatever you want.
part-time nurse.
But like literally, there were several of those
drinking a
cool
lot of beer.
morning,
Drinking a lot of
mornings where
beer.
I was like,
What is these
I
Almost
best?
that time.
I could
type of
probably
beer?
turn the heat on.
And this
but
isn't. We're talking.
It's going to be like 75 in
actual
like,
like
a day,
timing
so.
of the beer, not
See,
the drink
I do
itself.
not
right?
like
Yes.
to be cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not telling
It is
anyone what type of
easier,
beer they need to
obviously,
drink.
Just when
to
you need to
cover
drink it.
up
When you need to drink it.
and get
We got a
warm.
list here. We're gonna
Yes.
kind
Than
of
it is
rate our
to
top. So I'll go down the
remove,
list.
because
Then we can decide what
You can
we
only
think
remove
is
so much.
the best beers.
especially when you got kids running around or
Friday
other
after
people.
work beer.
your
Yes.
kids are like running around
Lake
their
house
underwear
beer.
anyway, so it doesn't really
Okay.
matter.
First
They
weekend
don't
back
care, but
at a
I'm
college
not.
beer.
So,
True.
You got to think back. That's a throwback.
Once you get down your
You
underwear,
mean- okay, yeah.
Concert beer.
take that off.
Okay.
They can't
Vacation
get any.
beer.
You can't get
I'm
anything
gonna
else
one up
off.
that
You're not gonna be able to cool any.
There's
any
no
more
There's a lot of
way.
away.
vacation
No more
beers on
ways.
this list
So,
anyway.
you
Just
know,
me.
To me,
Ski
it makes
lodge
more
beer.
sense to keep it colder. But
Post-yardwork beer.
I like to be comfortable.
First beer at a destination wedding.
It's called the plane.
We pick a
First
temp.
beer.
I'm naturally a little
after the beach.
warmer
So when
person.
you come in from the beach.
So,
Okay.
yeah, my 67 feels pretty good
Well, we're
most
not
of the
military,
time.
so we'll skip that one.
Yeah, some of those
Airport
cold.
beer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Moving beer.
I do have it set to
Cocktail
where,
hour beer,
whenever
locker
I arm
room
the
beer.
alarm and go to bed.
It
Nightcap
adjusts.
beer.
It adjusts and drops down even
Tailgate beer.
further.
Barbecue
Oh,
beer.
so you like to sleep when it's
patio
cold.
beer.
Yes.
Beer with
All
your
about like
dad.
getting warm. You used to have
After
that
your
down
last beer
comforter
beer.
over top.
Yeah.
Maybe like
Well, we've talked
gonna-
about
good
the sequel.
sheets. I mean,
Bleacher, ballpark beer,
nice.
talked
golf
about
course
sleeping with,
beer,
like, the top
high
sheet
school beer.
before.
Think way
But,
back.
like-
Shower beer.
Yeah, I mean,
yes.
and then
I don't mind it being
solo
cold when I'm
cup house
sleeping.
party.
I
Beer.
like to put like one leg out.
So it's a
mean,
big list.
It's a big list.
to like
Very
I like to be
detailed
warm,
and
but have like
exhaustive.
one leg out where it's cold.
Yeah, I think that was a lot
Well, you
of
gotta
thought put
balance
into
out
that
the
one.
temp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they were drinking and just thinking
Because
everywhere
there's
they've
still
ever
like,
had a beer.
you're like
Kinda
get in
seems
the
what they
cold
did.
bed
Yeah,
and you're
I
like,
mean,
oh, you just try to
so-
get
If I'm going to make a list,
and then it's like, oh,
I don't know about you, but
hot.
post-yardwork
Everything
beer is
over.
pretty damn good.
yes.
leg out.
I remember
Jessica
whenever
was
I
always
actually
had,
did my own yard work.
bed
it
heaters.
was, it was really.
Yeah.
It was
Set to,
it was
like,
always like
95
2 or
degrees.
3 beers
no.
immediately
Yeah.
after.
So I'll like
The
come
first
get in
one I
bed
would
later,
drink,
and I don't have my
basically,
side
like,
turned
down
on.
it quickly just
I
because
made
it's
sure to buy the
cold and
ones that are
refreshing.
separate.
Yeah.
The second one,
So I can control
which
my. I'll
happened
turn
immediately
the feet one on
after I slammed
Something.
the first one, I can see that.
Not that
was
hot.
a calming.
But like
Okay,
she'll turn hers
Sipping
on all the
and
way.
taste
and it'll,
it,
like,
enjoy it,
heat the whole bed
Look
up.
over what you've
I don't
accomplished.
understand. I
Yes.
can't. I don't want to be
I
hot.
drink the beer. I'll
and
watch
sweaty.
the other people mow.
no, I'm not here when they
that's
take care
not-
of my yard. So
When I'm sleeping.
enjoyable.
When I'm sleeping.
I'm not always.
There are
That's
times
definitely
hot and
mine.
sweaty is
Probably
fantastic.
number one on this list.
oh, see,
Of it just feel like
sometimes
just the feeling of that.
both
beer.
in the bedroom,
So
yeah.
quench- it's so like
But
fulfilling.
good
really,
sometimes.
my like the shower, like the
July, you're like,
turn
turn
on
on
the
the
fan.
fan.
Yes. So how do you sleep?
Flows into a
we kinda
shower
rolled
beer
into sleeping.
sometimes.
Yeah, I guess sleeping's the apparently
I
the
normally
time
always
anyway,
shower after yard work.
If
I'm
I
a
was
side
mowing my
sleeper.
grass, it would flow into a
Side
pool
sleeper.
beer,
Yeah,
which
Side
is a
and
pretty
stomach.
good beer.
Well,
Pool patio.
I think
You'll be
my
shocked.
like my
I
number
was
one
reading an
preference on that
article
list of just
today.
like, well,
That's-
really,
yep.
you do shower that. beer.
Yeah. No,
So I don't know that I've ever had a shower beer.
that the current philosophy, I guess, study, whatever,
just like
is saying
listening-
that
like we
side
were talking
sleeping
about
is
this the
the
other day.
correct way to sleep.
I don't think we did it
Okay.
on podcast,
But you should
listening
not have
to
your
a mock
arm up
podcast
underneath underneath like your head or your pillow. It should be kind of like
I'm
in
not
front
even
of
long
you.
enough for like a song. What the hell?
And you should not.
Okay, I have
you
the
should not sleep in
speaker.
the
I turn
fetal
on the
position either.
music or a podcast. Okay.
Now,
I don't
obviously,
have a
these
I don't
studies
always
are
have a shower
stupid 'cause
beer,
they're
but
like,
I have
okay,
had
sleep
a shower
like
beer.
a robot,
had a
legs
shower
straight, back
cocktail.
straight, sides on your
just in and
side,
out.
rolled over
Yeah,
with
on
your
your
arms
side.
out,
I don't have
like
time
with your
for that.
hands in like the prayer position.
But that's a
I'm like,
popular one.
Who the fuck sleeps like that?
Our friend Cody's a big shower beer
Who stays
person.
like that
Yes.
once they fall asleep? Serial
No.
killers. I mean,
Quite a few
serial
pictures
who don't
on
move.
Instagram
killers.
of
But
people who have
yeah, like I'm like
hashtagged.
half side.
Golf
So I'm
course
on my
beer is
side,
pretty
but
big for me.
Kind
I
of
mean, there's no other reason to
my
golf.
stomach because I got like one leg kicked up.
I don't
Okay.
golf. So for me,
That's like
there's
my
no other
go-to.
reason to golf than
But-
Like a modified.
be the-
Also, like apparently sleep on my back with like
Boy,
one leg
beer,
up.
beer.
They don't write
Like
this
one
golf
knee
cart
like
beer.
up,
Yes.
like bent, and then like apparently it falls over
but
and hits
you're
Jessica
the
all the
beach
time.
beer,
You're gonna take a knee.
which
Yeah.
is vacation beer, beach
Yep.
beer.
So
That's a great one.
I mean,
at
I've
the
slept
beach,
with
not
one
the
knee
post-beach.
like that, and the other leg
At
on
the
it.
beach, on the beach,
Yes.
drinking the
Really?
beer. Before,
Oh, yeah.
those
Yeah.
are good.
Just sleeping on your back like that.
Lake house
Apparently, I
beers are
snore
nice.
too much on my back, so
Yeah,
I
so
get
that's
punched.
in the
I
vacation
get
category.
punched and have to
Yeah,
roll
there's
over.
the ski lodge. Same
So
thing.
then,
I've-
like, your like
I've
leg
never been
falling
old
and
enough to
hitting your
drink
wife
beer at
is
the
just
ski
not
lodge.
Yeah,
helping
she
the
doesn't appreciate
situation.
that
Yeah, I
either.
have, and we
No,
did.
I'm not.
We apologize for Knox's panting.
Okay, yes, I have had a beer at
He
a
is
ski lodge.
literally.
He's interested
I think
in
I
what
was
we're
like
talking
literally
about.
21.
Sleep, he said.
Tailgate
Oh,
beers
yeah.
are good
So
too.
what? I mean, that's
But
I do that a
that's-
lot.
I mean, what else?
You know, you
is
got
tailgate?
people who sleep on their
I
stomach.
mean, yeah, I come for
apparently
the
it's
food.
terrible.
I do that
Don't.
quite a bit.
No,
Apparently it's bad
I'd
for
rather
you.
not eat the food.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Crushes everything.
Those things in life are.
According to
Bleachers
that article
or
that was on
ballpark beer.
the news.
Okay,
Apple
I mean, I can see
Yeah, it was
that.
on Apple News.
As my
which
kids get older,
I read all the time, but
Oh,
I can't.
yeah.
There will be
I
a
have it
cooler
saved
pack.
actually. I
That's
couldn't
in the
find it,
outfit.
but-
The last time I went to a
'cause I'm a nerd
ballpark,
like
like a
that.
professional
But,
ballpark,
uh,
I referenced this
that
one
with
day.
me? Yeah.
We had many
Well, I
beers.
mean, way too
and
many
here we are.
beers.
Yes.
Here we are.
We didn't even sit in our seats
Save
but
stories.
for the first 2 outs, I
It
think.
is. This is
We
the
were
best
late.
sleep position for
Damn,
feeling
we had
good the
fun.
next day.
Okay.
That's what it said. And it says that you should
we did.
sleep on your side,
But
like I just
I'm
basically
kinda-
what I just
kinda
said.
Dig that those beers too, even though they're
So
like
they're suggesting the
$17.
robotic
Yes.
side position.
For Bud Light.
It's just the atmosphere.
Yeah, pretty much. That's it.
I mean, you're
And then,
there. I mean,
like,
you're watching like Major League
you know,
Baseball.
it says you don't achieve
NFL
the
game
deep
or whatever, and
I
you're
guess
just
that
like,
helps you
know,
get into
you're
the
just
deep
there.
sleep
You're just
quicker.
enjoying a
being
beer,
in
watching a
that
sporting
position.
event. I mean, it's not something
I
you're
don't
going to do
understand,
all the
but-
time unless you live in like that market
I do,
where
but they say
the stadium
not to
is
do
there, the
those
team
articles.
is there.
Like I do sleep on
And
my
then
side.
it could probably
not
get a little
necessarily in the
pricey.
fetal position, but
I have
And
one
then,
leg up.
like, probably like
my other
leg,
one off this list would be
like
the airport
somewhere
beer.
moved,
When you
not
travel,
tradition
those
straight.
are you find the airport
but I have
bar.
an iPad.
My first
Only, like,
international
propped up.
flight was
'Cause that's
many,
what you're
many
watching?
years ago.
And then like I'll be like
And it
that's how I
was,
fall asleep.
to
Like, I don't
Dubai,
sleep with
so
the
it was
TV or anything
16
on or
hours.
lights. But the iPad is on long
Each
enough,
way.
like for a YouTube video or
I
something.
literally drank
and normally within
before I
2
got
or 3
on the
minutes,
first
I
plane.
am out.
First plane.
And I have
drank
certain videos that I fall asleep
in
to.
the layover
like super
for the
super
second
quick.
plane.
Well, number one,
And
that's
it's just
terrible
tradition now. Every time I
for your
fly.
sleep.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you don't
unless
watch
it's
videos
like
or TV or anything
5
right before you go to sleep.
a.m.
But anyway, that's a different story.
6 a.m.
But it actually
I
talks
don't
about
schedule
that.
those
Like
flights.
I don't. Yeah,
You
I
know,
do schedule those flights because I'm crazy.
you can.
like
It's
that.
okay to lay like that while you're
I don't
watching
schedule.
something.
I will
but
not
to go
drink
to
before
sleep,
that
you should
initial
get
flight.
in this
But if I
whatever
land, let's say
position
in
it is.
Charlotte or
10 o'clock.
But then they also go and say at the end of the day, our
somewhere,
experts agree that
I'm going
comfort
to a
is
lounge.
most
I'm getting a
important.
drink. There's no other way. around
whatever's
it.
the most
I always
Whatever makes
when
you
I travel
happy.
for work.
Depending on, well, it says
Flying on a
other
plane, you ain't
postures like
drinking
sleeping on
beer
your back can also
Wherever
be
the-
beneficial
Unless you bring it.
executed
Yeah,
properly.
You're not going to get through security.
There
Wherever
again,
the
I don't
layover
understand
is,
how
I
you
definitely
What
find
is
a bar
properly sleeping?
and drink.
If you're going to sleep on your back, this doctor
Yes.
recommends placing
And
a
the last few
pillow
times
under
I've
your
flown first
head
class.
and under both of
then
your
you continue to
knees in
drink
order
when
to
you go.
support and level
Yes.
the spine.
That's always fun.
It's a
Okay.
perk.
Feel free
Yeah,
to
I only did
experiment
that
with exact
because it
pillow
was so
placement
cheap.
so
It's
as
not
to support
the
the,
la-
natural curvature of your
I
unique
didn't do it the
spine.
last time because the price of doing first class was
I don't
way
know,
too high.
That seems like a lot
Yeah,
of
I
work.
think you
just to
found
fall
it was like
asleep.
what,
But it says on your
$100
side, you should
difference or
also put a pillow
Yeah, when
between your
I flew
knees.
round
to
trip,
proper spine angle.
The
I
three
don't
times
do
I've
that.
done it, round trip, the
apparently a
price
lot of people
difference.
do.
Well, the first time
Body
it was
pillows
like
are great.
$60.
Apparently.
Then the second time it was like $120. The third
But
time it was
anyway, I was reading an article and I
$180.
have
Kept
it right
going
here.
up.
So
The next time it was gonna be like $400 difference. I was like, yeah, and
I'm sure
work.
the mattress comes into play.
They'll
there,
reimburse
too.
me for the normal.
Yeah, I'm
ticket.
sure. I don't
Yeah.
know what's
Not for
best
the first
between
class.
like,
So-
like the Tempur-Pedic style
I was
memory
like-
foam style
I was
versus
cool
like
paying
spring. Or if
like
you need a
$60
extra to get the
combination.
experience.
So
I've never
yours-
done it.
Memory foam or regular?
$400.
Yeah, we have full memory
for
foam.
one
In a
like
box.
a 3-hour flight.
No.
Unfolded.
Now, when I flew to San Diego
2 days later, man.
Well, we had it
19,
sitting in the dining room for like
I
3 weeks because it had like an
wish
odor to it.
I
that
would've
like
upgraded.
rubber.
Yeah, that's a long
that.
flight.
manufactured.
I was actually looking
But
at
it's
new mattresses.
Yes, there's
And one of the,
first
You
class.
should let them air out.
Cost him
First
class
class flight beer.
It will take 2 to 3 days to fully expand.
Because you're on there at 5 a.m.
And it will have an odor for the first.
They offer.
However long.
Yeah, they have this it's like a
Yes, I would.
manufactured rubber smell.
I will say,
it does take
if
a
you
lot
remember a
to get
couple
out.
years ago
I
when
can see that. Kinda what
they
you're
just got
sleeping on.
recertified. So
I actually just bought 2
2019,
little 5-inch ones.
I went to
for our
Tulum in
spare bed.
March, and the
Spare bedroom was like
seven
a trundle that actually
37
like,
Maxes
becomes like
were
a
grounded,
king
and I
bed.
literally
When
was
you
stuck
pull
in
it out, it's not like
Mexico
a
trying to
trundle that's two
find
separate.
a
It just slides out. It's really
change
neat
flight
design.
that worked
IKEA for the win.
my schedule. And ended up it
So I
worked
bought
out
2
really, really
twin
well.
mattresses, and they just kind of sit on top of each other until you fold it out.
that I
flip it
flew
over. But
from
anyway, they popped up.
Cancun
They're
to
up
Chicago
full size, ready to go.
on
Within
was
like,
actually
I
a
don't know,
plane
3
they normally
hours.
used for
Now,
Beijing.
my mattress is 12 inches thick, so it did
So it
take
was a
long
nice
time
plane.
to-
I had like my own little pod.
You
It took a while. That
to
was
expand, and then
amazing,
we
and I did
leave
not
it
pay for
sitting
anything
in
near
there,
that nice.
so it didn't stink so bad.
But I got to Chicago
Chicago
Airport. I've
fine.
only been there a couple times.
That is
Always a
how you're not
clusterfuck.
going to end up hot and
I literally had
sweaty.
to
People live there.
sprint
in a good
down
way.
to
For
catch the
sure
connection
not.
to. I want to say
But I mean, we've had a Tempur-Pedic,
trip,
which was
and
outrageous.
I literally.
I hated it
The
at
one
first.
time in my
Jessica
life,
liked
I
it. We
have
got it when she was
ran in
pregnant
the
with our first
airport.
kid.
And I got on the plane. They were holding the plane.
She
for
loved
me.
it then.
I get on the plane
I
and
hated
I'm
it.
sweating.
Then it kind of flipped.
And I was in
She
first
hated it.
class,
I loved
business
it.
class,
Well,
whatever you
we got
call
a new
it.
one. Well, we got a
like
bigger
the girl
bed.
looks at me.
It's
She said,
queen,
"Honey, do you need a drink?"
Now
Yes,
my
I'm gonna
8-year-old
need
sleeps on a
2 beers.
$2,900 mattress.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one time,
Luckily,
one
it
time
doesn't
I
pee the bed
forget.
anymore.
I must have been in Charlotte for a
I don't want to
layover,
ruin that one.
and I went
Yeah,
to
no,
a
that's
bar
one you're
there
definitely getting a cover
and
for.
drank a beer and maybe a bourbon. And I was waiting.
I'm
to
sure
pay,
mattress does play
and
a lot
it took
in
like 30 minutes
making
to
sure your
check out.
spine's straight and all that
Because
because
that
they were
is
so
important.
busy. I almost
Yeah,
missed my flight.
I can see
updated
that.
I had
mine
to
about a
run
year and a
once I
half
finally
ago.
paid. I had to run
I went
to
to
catch my.
Hilton Head.
Luckily, it was close to my gate. It wasn't that far.
So there's
Like
that
every
one
year,
place in
but
the
then
Charlotte
2
airport.
Septembers
It's like a
ago,
little, like a
I made a mistake of
restaurant.
going
They have
during
really good,
hurricane
craft
season.
beer selection. So
Probably
I got
was.
a
There's like a
text
market
built in
about the time I hit
end of it,
Charlotte.
you can get
It's a midway-ish.
snacks and
I don't know.
I have no
And
clue what the name of it is.
Me either.
I always
there's like,
go
oh,
there to
hey,
eat
the
and
island
drink,
is
or I go to Chick-fil-A.
like,
Chick-fil-A's
not letting
always the
people
winner.
on
Yes.
because of the hurricane.
Speaking of,
Yeah,
I'm like, well, shit.
fast food
So
drive-through
I decided
2020
to
best.
treat yourself.
so there's this
and
company
I spent the
called
night at the
QSR,
Ritz-Carlton in
which
Charlotte.
has done this survey
And
study
So
for the last like 22 years or something, and it
maybe fell in
I don't know
love
if
with
everybody
the
remembers
feather
but
bed.
couple years
goes
ago
on
there was a
top
thing that
of the
said like
mattress.
Chick-fil-A was like the slowest drive-through. So it's like a little like, you remember that bullshit?
It's imagine like a mattress pad.
But
Like,
because if anybody's
down or
been to a
something.
Chick-fil-A,
But it's
they know
made
that's
of
bullshit.
like
I feel that
4 or
Chick-fil-A should
5
actually be
inches of
tasked
down.
with handing out the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, they'd win. I feel like it'd be expensive.
It
to
is
do.
perhaps
We'd be done.
the best
So this
invention
company
ever.
ranks like the
Do you not get, like,
17
poked?
major
Little
chains, fast food
feathered
chains,
stem things?
and,
This one does not.
overall experience.
Did you get one for your house?
speed,
I did.
friendliness, cleanliness,
I paid way too much money
Menu
for
item
it.
availability.
You have to.
Okay, but it
quality
is.
of
So
the
what
items.
I'm hearing is that the
Do you have it on,
McDonald's
like, a
ice
regular
cream
spring
machine is really
mattress,
going
or
to
do you
fuck
have it
them
on
up.
a-
I
That
have
probably
a
hurts
regular
their
mattress,
rate.
yes.
Yeah. And then order accuracy.
I lucked out whenever I was
which is
looking
a
for
big
my
one. So
first like
the ones I kind of want to look at
actual
are order
mattress.
accuracy and speed.
I went shopping.
Okay.
And these,
And,
so this is 2020. So
I-
primarily
like the
this
first,
is
like,
only drive.
2 mattresses
Oh, yeah.
I loved.
And they
And they
actually
were
had
not.
a thing where they talked
Because
about
our
expensive,
fast food
so
drive-thrus
I've had that
open
mattress
now?
probably
It's
8
the
or 9
only
years now.
There
No, I
you
mean,
go.
I'm sorry. I mean, in
Seats?
like
But
in
only
only
I
the
don't think
edition
so.
of
Because
a
I know, like,
around here.
$1,000.
So I think they had to. They did. There was a
not
big
what your new
thing
mattress
about
is.
how they kind
Oh,
of
it's amazing.
changed their methodology a little bit
$600
since it was
like a
only
soda.
drive-through.
Okay.
Came in a box.
So if we're looking at
I feel like it's getting time to where I might
order
have to buy a
accuracy, who
new
do you think
mattress.
was
Better than the Temper.
You want me to give you the list of the companies in
Really?
alphabetical
Yeah.
order, or do you just want to guess? There's 17.
It's the
Early
only
memory
way you're
foams had,
going
like,
to.
issues,
It's the top
possibly.
17.
Ours is
So,
8 years old.
Read off. Read it. Yeah, give me the company.
Okay.
I
Let me
burn
get
up.
back in
So
alphabetical
sometimes
order.
the memory
They
foams
are.
are
There's
warm.
Arby's. Yeah, some
Okay.
are cool.
Bojangles.
Some,
Yeah.
yeah.
Burger
My
King,
only
Checkers
problem
or
with memory
Rallies,
foam is like
Chick-fil-A,
some of them
Culver's, Dairy Queen,
respond as
Dunkin',
quick. Like they don't restore themselves
Hardee's or
back to their
Carl's
normal
Jr.,
shape.
Yeah, they
Jack
take
in
a
a
while.
Box.
So like when
Jack in
you
the
roll
Box.
over, like,
KFC,
if you lay down
McDonald's,
and fall asleep,
Panera,
and dents.
Popeyes,
And then if you go to like
Starbucks,
move,
Taco Bell, and Wendy's.
you
Okay.
kind of like
You'll have
fall
like-
back
So,
in that hole, even though you
the
might
top.
not be in that same exact position. So it's really
top
awkward and
Fast food place.
So it just depends on the
accuracy.
mattress.
Who do you think?
But
See that? Was Duncan on that list? So speaking
Duncan
of
was on that list.
awkward and
Now you
bad
gotta think.
decisions.
I bet you their coffee drinks come into
You
play here. So
brought something
if
to
you're
my
gonna
house
think
this
Dunkin'.
evening.
Now I
yeah,
gotta
so
say,
we
like, there's a clear
mentioned
cut
I don't
number
remember
one.
when. I don't. We're not
2
that
and
many
3.
episodes in, but I still can't
And
remember
then
when we talked about it. But
The next,
we mentioned the
10.
one chip challenge.
pretty damn close.
And
Who's number
thank
one?
God we never did it because
Chick-fil-A is number
we're
one.
smarter
Okay.
than we look.
In
We haven't
pretty
done it.
much every statistical
But,
category on this list.
You know, I really haven't
Except
been able to
alphabetical.
procure one.
But
I
we'll
guess.
go
I really
ahead.
haven't tried that hard.
They average a 95%
Probably accurate, yeah.
accuracy
A
rate.
guy that works for us.
I believe that.
Not
The,
us, but for me. And
Only time I've ever had a Chick-fil-A order messed
found
up.
a bag
was actually
of chips
maybe
made by the
3 or
same
4
company
months
that
ago.
makes the chip using the one chip
And
challenge.
It worked out for you.
Instead of getting
Which
my
is,
order,
I'm
I got
assuming
like
that's pronounced
pronounced
triple in my order, but it's basically the same thing I would have got.
P-A-Q-U-I.
A lot more chicken nuggets.
Except I got like a 30-piece chicken nugget and then
haunted ghost
12-piece
pepper
chicken nugget and like 3
chips.
fries.
So there was...
And on the back,
So, I mean,
it really
technically the order was
basically
accurate.
says
It was just
they're freaking hot.
upsized a little bit.
It was accurate to what you wanted.
It hurts so good.
The drink they handed me was different.
Do you dare eat
but-
them?
But yeah, they
So
were
we thought it'd be kind of fun to see
95%
what
accurate.
happens when we eat them
can
here
see
on.
that.
No, we're not gonna have video,
You
thankfully.
know who the worst is?
So we'll talk you through the pain.
Historically, according
Again,
to
we
this.
are smarter than we look.
Yeah. We'll talk you through the pain.
KFC.
You may hear some heaving.
KFC
Who knows?
comes in at 83%.
We're going to find out.
If the podcast suddenly ends quickly,
See, I'm not a big KFC
you know why?
person.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you fuck up fried chicken?
I'm going to go ahead and open
mean,
these.
True.
And we'll smell them first. Kind of
But I
talk
was
about
they
that.
pretty much fall at the bottom
So,
of every
What are the,
They're pretty tough. What I was told by the guy who picked these up, I think he ate some.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A is the best.
Who
He
else do I know
said
about
inaccuracy. If you're still thinking about doing
let's
the
go
one
with
chip challenge,
what's,
try
around us.
these.
Let's do
And if they
McDonald's.
don't absolutely
So
wreck
McDonald's
your
on
stomach,
accuracy comes in at 84%.
you might be ready to try the one chip challenge.
But I feel like I have
Okay.
good luck
So
with McDonald's.
we'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
for the most part, I feel like I do as well.
What did you want?
I feel
You
like
were
the
going to
only
ask
thing
me a
that gets screwed
question.
up
I was
there
gonna
is
say,
like
what was
when
the
you ask for something like
main ingredient?
specialized.
Well, they're corn chips.
They don't always get
and
it.
it
Like
has
if you ask for like no pickle,
ghost pepper,
or no onion, on the
chipotle
cheeseburger.
pepper,
Have you heard
cayenne
me order?
pepper,
Oh, I know.
chili powder,
Yeah.
garlic powder, onion powder.
My
and
kid's
some
the same
other
way.
I eat like your kid. Onion is the devil.
Expeller
But I
pressed
feel like that's the
canola
only place they
and
really screwed
sunflower
up.
oil.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm glad that we're doing this.
Maybe like
forgetting,
forgetting
a sauce or something,
Yeah, it could be
Yeah,
ugly.
but that's when you ask when you get to the window.
I gotta
You should
drive
know.
home.
and you
Sauces
have to
aren't
drive
that
home.
bad.
So hopefully
Always
it's either instant
That way
or
if they are,
delayed.
You
Get
have
extra-
leather. There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Except
Easy to
McDonald's will
spray.
charge you 10 cents a pack.
Okay, so I just opened these. I'm
But
gonna.
yeah, they're down at 84.
Give it the
so like
old
there's
sniff
3
test.
at 84%. McDonald's, Jack in the Box, and Checker, which
Well,
I
they
had
don't
no
smell-
problem. We have a Rallies here, and
don't smell
I
too
have
bad.
No issues.
Okay.
Who else you want to hear on accuracy?
Wendy's.
I don't
Ooh,
smell like a
Wendy's
lot
comes
of
in
heat,
at
so we're gonna find out. This
90%,
may be
which I
anticlimactic.
No, they
call
actually
complete
smell like
bullshit.
what?
Barbecue.
Wendy's
Sunflower
is
seeds,
the
something.
absolute
Yep.
worst
Really?
Sorry to steal your
about
thunder.
accuracy.
Maybe even like
to me. They leave shit
barbecue
out.
Fritos. Wait,
Maybe.
wait. What Wendy's are you
I
speaking
smell the
of?
sunflower
Any
seeds.
Wendy's
Barbecue
in this
sunflower
area.
seeds.
Yeah, No. there's
The
definitely.
Westmoreland Wendy's,
It smells like
horrible.
barbecue. We'll just leave it at that.
Proctorville
So the
Wendy's,
one chip
terrible.
challenge chip
All
is
of them
like
terrible.
I was like,
black.
the Wendy's I go to
Because of
on
the seasoning.
Route 60.
These
Yeah,
have
some
black
black
on them.
exit.
Okay, that could be
I
better.
have not had bad luck there.
So like
They look more like,
feel like
they are
very
busy. There you will
deep
be sitting in a
orange.
line.
Dorito
Okay.
line with
my
extra flavor. I'm
problem
gonna get a
with
full size
Wendy's
one. I'll let you
and
grab one out of
occasionally
there.
McDonald's. Is
And
if
this is a
I'm
little
asking
ASMR for people.
for a
Take
large
bite. Yeah,
fry,
you got one that's real dark.
you better not just give me a large fry box with a medium
yeah.
fry scoop.
So we would like
Fill
to give
that
a
shit
shout
up.
out to
Yes.
Stadium Spirits
Drink,
slash
fill it
Huntington
up. Which I
Beverage
know those
Company.
machines are now
For the
pretty
beer
much
that
automated.
will hopefully
They don't
help
really control it.
this
But
heat.
if you
Yeah.
see that it's an inch low,
So,
hit the button. You can fill it up.
Brewdog Elvis
I work
juice.
there.
And
Not Wendy's,
Cigar
but
City.
You can
Fancy
manually
Papers,
fill up a cup.
along with some Target
to me,
branded
that's
water
inaccuracy. And a thing of sugar.
And
If
a
I
thing of
order a
sugar
large
that
fry,
I've naturally had.
and
in
you
the
give me a
cabinet.
large fry box with medium fry
I'll
in
chew
it.
away from the mic as to
That's
not blow
not
your
accurate.
eardrums out.
I agree.
But,
And if you
we'll see what
forget
happens.
shit in there, which Wendy's
we ready to
always
do this at the same
forget
time?
shit.
Might as well.
Everyone had that
my
experience.
experience. They
Apologies
forget
for the
stuff
pause.
all the time.
Here we
We'll
go.
see how this goes.
But I will say, like, that is one downside of Chick-fil-A. Like, their fries are waffle fries. So you get a large fry, and you really don't,
Not
still
very
don't
many.
get that many fries.
Yeah. Don't badmouth the God's chicken.
It's chicken.
Lord's chicken. Whatever, same thing.
It sounded weird.
Yeah, it is. The other one, Dairy Queen comes in at like 92%. Starbucks is 93.
It definitely reminds me of a barbecue
that's coffee.
Frito with much more heat. But it's all pre-made.
Pre-made.
And
Fast.
Dairy Queen. There was no hesitation in the heat. It was like,
But yeah, that's Burger King.
Oh, now it's
down to
in my nose.
88%. Like there's a whole bunch between 91
but naturally
and
knocks her
88%.
chips open, and he's like, "Hey,
Like 10 of
whoa, okay, just middle of
got
the
the
road."
hiccups?
Yeah, Arby's, Panera, Wendy's, Hardee's,
Yeah,
Culver's,
well,
Bojangles,
Alex
Taco
is
Bell,
turning
Big
red.
BK.
Okay,
That's the list. Dunkin's actually down at 87.
Wow.
definite
How
burn
do you screw up
on the
donuts?
tongue.
I'm assuming it has to do with their coffee.
Yeah.
They probably must. They must
It's
mess
giving
up
me that
people's
instant
coffee.
like gag reflex.
It's like,
hiccup.
put cream.
You're asking the wrong person.
That's two of us. Because my carpet is
we can
beige.
read the
Then you,
methodology.
then you get your drink, and it's like, "I'm sorry, Karen, I didn't know that your
try the beer
splash was
first.
really 6 tablespoons."
We can read.
No, we
Really,
don't
with
have
a
to.
bunch
We
of
don't
times
need
you
to
can't
do
drink
that.
anything.
All right,
trying
what
to
do we want
write
to talk
it
about
out
next?
actually
We
right
want to
now.
talk about speed.
Speed.
Speed of service. Who do you think's the
Oh, but
worst?
that is
Well, you already said KFC.
They are
Yeah,
not
you're
the
still making
actual
it.
slowest, but they're
like-
right there.
Okay,
So the
I'm just
bag
saying.
says warning,
from my
it's
personal
freaking hot.
experience.
feel
My
like
apologies
Dairy
to any
Queen is
children
always
listening. It is
slow.
fucking hot.
Be
That's not an
incorrect.
exaggeration.
The worst is Popeyes.
See, I don't
It
have
is,
that here, so.
I don't know
What
what
about
this
the
speed
sweats?
rating means,
Forehead
but I'm
sweats?
assuming it's like grading it on a scale of 1 to 100. And Popeyes comes in at an 80. KFC's right there at an 81.
So yeah, we don't
Those
have
are water.
Popeyes. We don't
Red.
really have Bojangles here.
I'm sure I
they
am
were
too.
at 85.
We don't have Culver's.
Yeah, you're getting a
They
little red around
are
the cheeks.
a 891.
See if I
don't
can take
have
a
a
picture
Jack
here.
in the
Maybe we'll
Box.
post it.
Yep, they are 84. The Bojangles Bengals 85. So Jack in the Box, KFC,
I just feel
and
like I should put
Popeyes.
Eminem lyrics right
Chicken
now.
places.
What
Jack in the
one?
Box chicken.
No, I think they're burgers.
Burgers. Well, KFC and Popeyes
Small
is
spaghetti
covered
comment on the
already.
sweater already.
Second place in speed.
It's Becky
Ghost
on
chicken,
the
right?
ghost pepper chips.
Yeah, so for the
Chick-fil-A's
reference, the
number
heat
one
has
again.
not went away on
That's
my
not
tongue. It is
surprising.
literally
Number
on fire.
93.
No, it
which I
hasn't
still think is
faded.
low.
Okay, I don't know.
Getting the
I
runny
feel
nose.
that it depends on when you take into account.
You like hot stuff?
Putting your order. I've not had anything to drink yet.
Chick-fil-A's a little
Sorry for
slower
that,
sometimes.
But
It's just sitting on the tongue.
Yes, like
On
if
the
you go to
edges
our
of the
Chick-fil-A,
Oh,
the one that's not
well.
in the mall, you can be sitting in
An
traffic
insane amount of ghost
in
pepper.
a line to get
Even more
to
ghost
Chick-fil-A.
pepper.
For 20 minutes.
And the heat
At least
is
20,
real.
if not 30 minutes.
it's real.
Yeah, but but it moves so
one,
quickly. Because if you imagine
One container, one package is only 280 calories. So
Imagine that was a McDonald's
much healthier
traffic
than other
drive-thru.
chips you could
Line.
eat.
How long would you be sitting?
Because you're only going to eat one.
I mean,
You'd
you're
be
only
there for an
gonna eat one or
hour
two
to
and
get the
vomit,
same
but-
service.
Yeah.
So
Maybe that's how it's only
the
280
93
calories.
may be
That's
fair
actually per
because
chip.
you have to wait so long to even place your order.
Yes. Like you and I went to Chick-fil-A.
That's burning my lips now.
What?
It's
2
moved to my lips.
weeks
It's
ago, 3
been a
weeks
lot.
ago?
So
Yeah,
but
true.
it's
which time?
You like hot stuff.
Tree lot time, and there
It actually
were
has good
four
flavor. It's
four
not
lanes
just like hot.
magically.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
This one had 4.
Actually, no,
and
the
then
flavor's
we
pretty
were
good.
there again. They
And
had
then
5
the heat
lanes.
kicks in, and
Real fast.
crazy.
And it comes
But-
on.
So they were
the
number,
moment it touched
number
my tongue,
one.
it was
You know,
like
Wendy's falls in at a 90 on speed.
ooh, well, I will make you regret
Pretty
your life
accurate.
decisions.
McDonald's
exciting.
falls in at 85. Probably
So-
accurate, especially the
Well,
one in
everyone,
Proctorville. It's slow.
Hope you
as
have
dirt.
a great week.
Agree with that.
But they're also
I'm probably going
slammed all the
to
time.
make
Yes.
myself puke right now, and Alex
So
is going to
that's
try to not puke on my
interesting
carpet.
ratings there.
Yep, we'll see what happens.
Since we have talked
have
about
a good
our
one.
favorite
Take care.
restaurants in the past. Chick-fil-A is obviously it's the reason it's number one. It's
What's up,
because it's number one
everyone?
all time.
It is the
so
Lord's
we'll
chicken.
give you a little quick
It is.
update.
They have amazing
back.
lemonade.
Let me
We're
see-
back
let me see
after
if they're
a
beat
short
in any category. Gotta sort them
absence.
all. So in overall experience, they're number
for the
one
record,
at 93.
none of us have vomited.
Speed, they were number one at 93.
Still really hot.
Friendliness
My tongue
of
is still on
staff,
fire.
they gotta
I
be
have
number one.
tried sugar
at
and
94.
There's not
water
even
and
like
beer.
How is it
and
not 100%?
nothing's worked.
because
I'm
that one
still
lady
without
forgot to say
any-
it was her pleasure. Any
94
aids
there.
to
Cleanliness.
Yeah, you're doing
douse
better
the
than me in
flame.
this
You know how
one.
many women have never told me it was their pleasure?
Cleanliness.
Yeah. So actually, I'm
don't-
gonna,
if they
at
both say
Christmas
93,
time,
there must
if
be some
you are
decimal
around your
points here.
family members
That are out Panera bread.
and you want to,
Jumps to
especially your
Chick-fil-A,
siblings,
but
'cause
even
you
though they're
gotta
both
look
at
at the sibling
93.
challenge.
You'd think that would be enough.
Find a
to
bag of these
order
chips.
if they're tied.
Mess with
Alphabetize it.
each other this way.
Panera
it would
Bread's
be a
at the top.
fun family thing.
So there
Mix
must
them
be
into
some
a bowl of
additional
Doritos.
numbers.
I don't think of Panera. I
that
think
would
of
be
Panera
fun.
bread in that
Russian
same bracket
roulette
where I
with
hold
chips.
Chipotle.
Film it.
Well, so they call
Yes.
this
Nobody will know.
limited service.
I
Ooh, I like
love
this
that
idea.
idea. Like if I go
do
into
this
a
at a party.
it's like literally
They would
restaurant
blend
and have to
with-
just sit
Oh, they
down,
look just like
problem with
Doritos.
Chipotle is they don't
just a little
drive through.
darker. Oh yeah, good point.
And then
These all have
as soon as
drive-thrus.
it touches your mouth, you know
I
that's
just
not
don't
a
think
Dorito.
Chipotle is
No
necessarily
instantly.
fast food.
Yeah, and Panera's the same way. 'cause
I mean,
they're
I'm
in
better
fast.
now.
It is not fast. Like
I would
if you
eat
go to
another one,
Panera
probably.
for lunch, you're
But their
taking
speed was an 89.
probably won't
you're taking the
right
full
now.
lunch
I was
break.
gonna say,
and
already
then
here.
those people are just
I
getting
mean, but I don't wanna
freaking
put the listeners
bagels
through that
and
again.
going on their merry way.
Soup. But anyway,
Maybe afterwards we'll see.
cleanliness,
But
it's a tie with Chick-fil-A at 90.
that was fun.
Still Chick-fil-A at the top.
I'm definitely not
Menu
prepared for the one
availability.
chip challenge
Ooh, they're in
I
second
feel like that would have been a
place.
mistake.
92.
because I think I probably
When
would
has
have
Chick-fil-A
vomited
ever been out of
immediately.
something?
It's possible.
Because it was one. My body was trying.
Arby's is number one at
The
93.
really
the video I saw,
Well,
the
think
dude
about it.
vomited
There's,
like an
like,
hour later.
the same ingredient
on
in
all of their food.
like 87%
You still- you could-
of
it could
their
say- it
product
could still
offering.
Roast beef.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you
They
can
have the
see it on my
meats.
face.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
Quality of menu
It
items
wasn't,
ordered. 94
It's
for
just
Chick-fil-A. Number
sitting
one
in
again.
my mouth. Like
Panera's
sugar
number
didn't help, which
2
is
at
usually like
92,
I think I
along
mentioned that
with
on the
Arby's.
podcast before. It's the
Okay, now I'm
go-to.
hungry that we're talking about.
So
heat.
Chick-fil-A is
But
top of the line.
that's
Yeah.
hot.
Across the board.
Yeah, but unfortunately
So-
we recorded on Sunday and they're
there's
closed
a-
today.
there's a
They are
life
closed.
update.
KFC
Yeah,
is
that wasn't
the
terrible.
average worst
But
fast food limited
move on to
service
the
on this
topic.
menu.
See, just not
And I
fast.
always forget
First
about
day,
KFC.
I do too, actually.
You remember when they had the mashed potato bowls?
Yeah,
I did like those.
they still have those.
I don't know. Do you remember when they came out the freaking? I don't remember what it was called, but it was a sandwich with two. Like it was basically just 2 chicken breasts and
Yes.
cheese between them and bacon.
Yes.
Oh damn, that was good.
Wait, you actually got that?
I did get that, and I had to eat chicken livers that day too. Worst thing I've ever eaten in my life. Tops the list. Most terrible food I have ever consumed.
Yeah, don't sign me up for that.
Well, I told my father-in-law I didn't like them, and he's like, "Have you eaten them?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, how the hell do you know?" I had to kind of say, "Well, I guess I don't."
Okay, I see your logic here. I'm not eating that, but thank you.
I did eat them. I took a bite, and that was it.
Yeah,
I didn't eat any more.
I'm good.
Now, maybe eating them at Chick-fil-A or KFC for the first time probably wasn't the best option.
Oh, wait a minute. You got those at KFC.
He said they're some of the best. KFC makes the best. This was probably 10 years ago.
No.
KFC was doing better then, I think.
They're huge. Like international KFC is massive.
Well, Yum Brands is massive.
It's
KFC,
like,
Taco Bell.
It's like I was watching a YouTube video on Christmas in Japan. KFC comes out with these special Christmas meals because they don't celebrate Christmas. Only like 6% of the population of Japan is a Christian, identifies as Christian based.
Right.
But they still decorate like for Christmas. But there's no like actual Christmas meanings. It's just crazy lights and decorations. But KFC comes out with a special bucket of chicken.
Christmas
for
chicken.
Christmas. Yeah. And like when I was in the Middle East, KFC.
Finger looking good.
Yeah. Like it was like random, like Mall of the Emirates, KFC.
Kentucky's famous.
Yeah. I have seen some good memes of Colonel Sanders and Bernie.
Oh, I haven't seen any KFC Bernie memes. Yeah. There's been some good ones.
That we've just talked about food for 15 minutes. I'm hungry. Now, I really want Chick-fil-A, but they're closed.
That's all. Goddamn Lord's Chicken.
I know. It's like, hey, I mean, you're going to want this on Sunday more than any other day of the week. There just needs to be like that one rogue Chick-fil-A, and I'm sure it's a huge rule in their franchise agreement to be closed on Sunday. It needs like a rogue one to open up on a Sunday.
We need to open one called Thick Filet.
Thick Filet.
Open on Sundays only. Everybody wears goat.
We're the same as KFC, but I mean we're open. So come get food.
Come eat
here.
our chicken.
Yeah, our pleasure.
Our thick thigh chicken.
Our thick. But those thighs are thick.
But so you got hungry. They're talking about food. Are you like me where? When do you start thinking about your next meal? Is it like directly when you finish eating the meal you just had? Or is it like while you're eating the meal you just had? Are you thinking about what's going to be for dinner?
No, I'm always thinking about dessert when I'm actually eating. I'm a firm believer in dessert.
Yeah, I like dessert.
Yeah. Like even like not necessarily like a lunch dessert, like where you buy it, but if you have like a little mini Snickers or something in your desk. I mean, just a little lunch dessert, just a little sweet
snack.
Just a little snack.
Snacky snack.
A little snacky snack. Except at Halloween, and a snacky snack turns into like a 5-pound bag of Reese cups.
I like dessert.
Your face was like, yeah. But
I was thinking about that cherry pie I had the other day.
Yeah, you had cherry pie the other day.
So damn good. It was hotter than shit.
Yes.
She warned me. Yeah, I had to do the hot shot.
Yeah.
Still too hot.
Everyone at the table got dessert except me because I'm not a huge
I meant it didn't.
Or she never does. I don't even consider her anymore. So she won't even take a bite. But it's just like I just don't really. I'm not a pie person. Sometimes, but I don't know.
That was a damn good cherry pie.
But it just came out and I saw the ice cream melting. It was so freaking hot.
And she's like, "It's very hot. It just came out of the oven." So my thoughts were, all right, I'll just get a big piece of ice cream with the pie.
To balance
it out.
You were wrong.
Yeah, it was just like that meme.
Yeah.
That's out there. It's like, do you blow on your food before you eat it? Or do you
You definitely did the latter.
I definitely did the until I could swallow. And then I did it again the next time.
You're like, oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it was hot.
Oh, no. I don't know. It depends. I actually, pre-COVID times when you could actually go do stuff with people, I would normally have dinners planned out at the beginning of the week.
So you kind of were thinking about what you're going to be eating.
Because for me, if I'm at home, I don't normally eat dinner. I'm not a big dinner person. But I love a good social get-together. Go to your house and have dinner with you and your family.
Yeah.
Go to other friend's house and have dinner and drinks. I enjoy that. And so for dinner aspect, yeah, that's a big thing. But lunch is a free-for-all. I don't plan it at all.
I don't usually know what I'm going to be. I'm thinking about food.
Oh, me.
But I don't know what exactly I'm going to be eating next. Because when it comes to decide what to eat, I have no clue where I want to eat that day or that minute.
I just know certain places I don't want to eat.
So you're like a woman.
Yeah.
When she says, I don't know, you pick.
Hey, you pick. What do you want?
How about this? Don't want that. How about this one? Don't want that one. How about this one? That's gross.
Oh, you see, no, I don't actually make it into a game. I actually just preface it by saying, let's go here. Oh, you don't want that? Okay, I'm fine with anything else, but I don't want Taco Bell.
I'm going to start doing the thing where you say, guess where I'm taking you for dinner? Or guess where I'm taking you for lunch? First thing they pick is where you go.
That makes sense.
Because that's their subconscious. That's where they want to go.
Where do you want to go? Chick-fil-A.
When somebody asks me, I'm like, I don't know, whatever.
I don't care.
I just want to eat something.
I'm hungry. I don't care.
I can eat something from anywhere. Just pick somewhere.
I'm a little picky, but...
You can find something on any menu. They got chicken tenders most places. Am I wrong?
You do know what I order. But, no, I don't know. I think now, if you're like talking about like a trip, like planning a trip, and like a vacation, like, you know, like everyone has those vacation spots they go to, and there's certain restaurants they have to hit up every time.
Yeah.
That shit is planned, I think, as you are actually booking the trip, or even probably before you book it. 'Cause I always look at restaurants.
We just kind of, well, like we go to the same beach every year, and we know the restaurants we're going to go to. We don't really plan when. It's just kind of like whatever day we're feeling it.
It's like, oh, hey, going to New York for 3 days. Let's go
Here,
and here. Or I'll text a buddy who's a chef, and he'll say, oh, you need to go here. Try this.
As OCD as I am, scheduling things is not in my wheelhouse.
I don't know about scheduling, but I definitely have a list of places I want to go.
I get that. There's that I have those, but I don't really care if I go or not.
Oh no,
Like that trip. Like, does that make sense? Like, yeah, I may want to go eat here and here, but if I'm across town, I'm not gonna worry about it.
I mean, yeah, the trip. It all depends on how the trip. What is it?
I'll just eat wherever. Like,
it all depends on how the trip flows.
And I like to find the hole in the wall pizza place because it's probably good.
I will say, like, when I was in New York for the U.S. Open 2019, like we met a buddy who lives up by Lincoln Center, and we walked all the way down to almost like Times Square for ramen, and it was very good ramen. But I mean, it was a haul.
Yeah, I get in an Uber. Well, maybe not New York.
No. It gets expensive.
I don't go to New York, so I've never been there. But yeah, I'm not planning like my actual meal.
Oh, I'm not planning what I'm ordering.
Yeah, that's something like that's the question.
But I'm also that guy that, like, when you go, I mean, not necessarily on like a family trip. Although my family likes good food too. So
does
I mean, like,
my mother-in-law does.
Yeah, I can see that. But we normally pick like a good restaurant. Mm-hmm. And
so you're looking at the menu, planning.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of just seeing what all they offer. Like
seeing if they got chicken tenders.
Yeah. Poulet. If you say chicken in French, it sounds expensive.
Poulet and a crushed bread, something with a tomato reduction. Isn't that how it goes?
A tomato vinegar reduction.
Yeah.
Sweet tomato vinegar reduction.
AKA ketchup.
AKA Heinz. But
57.
But no, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think planning a meal is kind of a fun thing.
I mean,
I remember whenever I had a house that had a dining room and you could have people over, and I enjoyed planning a menu and having people over for dinner.
I don't like deciding what to eat.
2020 did not take that away from me. Buying a house without a dining area
did.
And more living room furniture for people to actually sit down.
Did that. That would be fun. Except I don't want to pick what people eat. So if somebody wants to tell me what to cook, somebody else make the menu. I'll cook it and have the party. I like that plan.
Okay. Well, you have a wife.
She's less decisive than me about food.
Your face right now literally was like...
She is more indecisive about what she wants to eat than me.
That's just when you send me the text and you're like, what do I serve? What do I cook?
Yeah.
And you text Christina and say, what do we drink?
What do we drink with it? I can get that part. I can figure that one out. I got to text her like, do you have this?
I need wine.
But I'm not the person who's eating my meal thinking about what I'm going to be eating for dinner if I'm eating lunch. Sometimes
it depends.
I have been there. If I know I'm having like a dinner, like you said, I might be thinking about that steak I'm going to be eating while I'm eating the steak I'm having for lunch in my burrito.
No, I mean, if I'm like out at lunch, like on a normal day, I am not thinking ahead to my dinner.
No, I'm just trying to get through lunch.
I'm just getting through lunch, get through the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of times if I come home, I don't have dinner.
Yeah, I'll have like...
Or I was on a Fruit Loops kick for like 2 weeks. I mean, I think I talked about it here on the podcast.
Yeah.
I immediately did a Target pickup order for the next day. And of course, I got Fruit Loops. And within 10 days, I had my fill of Fruit Loops.
What? A box of Fruit Loops lasted you 10 days?
Yeah.
Did you eat them every day?
Yeah.
You're doing this wrong.
You mean I'm not filling up a
bowl
giant...
is too small.
I'm not filling up a giant mixing bowl full of cereal?
I don't use a mixing bowl, but come on.
No, you use that fucking handled mixing bowl from the mixer and just pack it around with a spoon.
No, I use a glass Pyrex bowl.
Yeah, because you definitely need to carry a bowl around full of cereal and liquid that if you drop is going to shatter everywhere.
I mean, our other ones are porcelain. They'll shatter too.
Oh, good point.
Or I don't know, whatever Fiesta ware is. Yeah, I hate that shit. Yeah. I should just drop them all.
Yeah, no, that's not going to help your
No,
cause.
I broken one and it got replaced.
Yeah.
But it doesn't match.
Yeah, that's why you hate it.
Well, that's why I hate the stuff, period, because she's got 2 of every color, and I'm like, this. But, hey, I organize it in the cabinet. It works.
Okay, so I guess I'll say I don't plan meals when I'm in a normal day-to-day situation, but I will plan a meal on a trip.
Okay, that makes sense.
But I'm also weird that when I plan a trip, I look forward to the flight there. I mean, obviously pre-2020. I look forward to the flight there, and I look forward to the hotel. I look forward to all that. I get super pumped for anything like that.
The trip.
Yeah, and I feel like food's just part of that.
It's not all about where you're going. It's the getting there.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah, food is definitely a big part of travel. But I don't base my trip around food.
No.
Nor do so when I'm eating, this happens a lot. We go to her dad's for dinner on Wednesdays, but we alternate who cooks every week. It's us one week, her dad, her aunt, her uncle. We just rotate. Well, when other people are cooking, I don't know what we're making. I have no clue what we're having. And I eat out for lunch a lot. So sometimes it happens that I had the same thing for lunch that I'm having for dinner.
Oh. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work.
Nah, I still eat it.
No. I mean, that's the polite thing to do.
I mean, it's homemade food there, so it's better
different,
than whatever I had first.
Much more butter.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Butter and, bacon grease.
Lard.
Yeah, there has been lard. I don't know how they make some of this stuff, but
just go with it. Just eat it.
That's right.
Well, everyone, hate to run, but I'm pretty damn hungry now.
Yeah, time to grab something to eat.
Gotta get some food.
Or drink.
Or both. Okay, probably drink.
Nightcap beer.
Nightcap beer. Add it to the list.
Yeah. I think it was on the list. We just
it was, yeah.
But anyway, have a good weekend.
Yep. Everyone take it easy. Enjoy the weekend. Hopefully you had a kick-ass week. And
let us know what beer you prefer.
Yeah. Let us know when you guys want to drink.
And when you think about food.
Yeah.
Next.
Are you thinking about food while you drink?
No, while you eat. Are you planning your next meal while you're eating your current meal?
It could happen.
Fat kid tweet.
Everyone take it easy. Bye.
See ya.